we get one of the things I love most, especially of movies and TVs of this time. We get a bona fide teenage room we have to decorate.
Oh my God.
We have a set decorator having to decorate a child's room.
My God. Okay, which poster jumped out at you the most? Tell me.
The fact that they have a Blue Man Group poster up next to was it a Korean rock festival?
No, it's Chick Corea, who I believe is a jazz.
Okay.
Yeah, Chick Corea, American jazz pianist and composer. So Susan Sarandon's teen daughter is really into performance artists Blue Man Group who perform at the Luxor Casino in Vegas, and Chick Corea, a jazz pianist.
Yeah. And Filter.
I don't know who that is. Who's Filter? Tell me about Filter.
Rock group Filter. Hey man, nice shot.
I know more about Blue Man Group. We can talk about Blue Man Group. I saw him live at Luxor, which is what they have the poster for.
You know more about Chick Corea because you recognize the name over you did Filter. Filter was huge at this time. But the thing with with the set decoration is like these weren't all normal posters. The Filter one in particular was like the square poster of the lead singer's face and the lead singer, brothers with Robert Patrick.
Interesting. Okay. Or is it Robert Patrick who T-1000 transformed himself to look slightly different?
Maybe look slightly different, but they have very different politics. Point being, the square poster is like not something a teenager would have in their bedroom unless you worked like me at a Sam Goody and were able to take home the promotional squares you would slide into light boxes.
Oh.
Like, this was very much, it felt like a set decorator went to the mall one day and just like, do you have any like things you're about to throw out that you can let us have for a teenager's bedroom?
Or do you think that maybe that was on the actress's part? She did a lot of really deep like character work and was like, no, my character works at Sam Goody and has brought a lot of stuff home with her.
Truman, this character does not work. She has never had a job.
No.
She will never have a job.
Yeah, this is true. Very, very entitled, very spoiled behavior from both the daughters. Do we want to kind of work into that coming off of like now that Goldie Hawn is kind of in Susan Sarandon's life and they're hanging out together again, like just like she winds up at the house for dinner after the driver's test, and both daughters are just being like they're just being really
assholes.
Generally shitty all the time.
They're being dicks. Yeah,
they're being total dicks.
Now, again. Oh my God. Okay, I don't want. The second I start to say again, that's when I know I have a problem talking about a movie.
Okay.
If this were in the Waking Ned Divine Noah Baumbach version of this movie, watching these two characters be shitty has narrative function.
Yes.
Like you can, or I should say, it has more than narrative function. You can root it into characterization. You can make it feel like real teenagers. Because they are acting like real teenagers. I am sure I acted similarly like this at some point to my parents at some time.
A lot of this is kind of in the way that like the younger daughter, Susan Sarandon's younger daughter, will like genuinely be like shrieking and screaming at her and really just like pitching fits, which are like this would be at home in like a really like grounded drama that's sort of about a family in a state of crisis, but it doesn't work in the sex comedy where there's a screenwriter on the other side of town with a gun who's gonna go kill his dad and is mad about flies having sex on his hand.
Well, right, and I'm talking specifically about this dinner table scene where once it's revealed that Susan Sarandon used to be a roadie, the daughters are a little bit
A groupie. A roadie is a different thing.
Sorry, I have aspirations for the character they don't have for themselves.
Susan Sarandon could get really jacked. I could see her lifting some amps up into a bus.
That's what I'm saying. I can picture it. But once they find out that she used to be a groupie, they're confused and like, what do you mean? And they start like doing affectations of their mom, like, oh, you know.
Mom was a groupie? Oh, is she like, hello, Mr. Band member, can I go up to your hotel room at exactly 7:15 sharp and I promise not to be late? Or stuff like that.
Yeah. Subscribe to Movie Memory Machine for new forgotten movies every other Friday, available wherever you listen to podcasts.